Wait, what's the question again? Go ahead.
I don't remember the question.
I don't either. Okay.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most awkward and uncomfortable interviews with celebrities that left the audience with the ick.
You do seem a bit irritated. Perhaps it's just us.
Yeah, I think it's just you.
Number 10, Mean Girls in Real Life.
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
As the backstage drama with 2024's It Ends With Us unfolded, journalist Sashti Flower re-uploaded her 2016 interview with Blake Lively and Parker Posey. There to promote Cafe Society, the chat went off the rails after Flower congratulated Lively on her pregnancy, referencing her little bump. Immediately, the actor turned it around by doing the same for the Norwegian's little bump, although Flower was not pregnant.
You've got two nice ones.
And they are kind of bumps, aren't they?
No, not bumps. The lovely lady lumps. Check it out.
When Flower asked them about the 1930s costumes, Lively questioned if men get asked the same.
Did you guys love wearing those kind of clothes that you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And working in digital...
Everyone wants to talk about the clothes, but I wonder if they would ask the men about the clothes.
The two actors then talked amongst themselves for the remainder. It was bizarre, and the actors were called Mean Girls.
But still, these are things you do when you're an adult.
Yeah.
When you have to work, you play a part.
To make it worse, Flower said that at the time she was experiencing fertility issues that added extra pain from that comment. Number 9, Republic of Britain. Great Britain and the Republic of Ireland have a long controversial relationship.
As of the 1860s, there were those in Ireland who pushed for what was called Home Rule, which meant that Ireland would remain in the UK but with autonomy over the laws that governed it. The British said no and would continue to do so for the next 60 years.
From the 60s until 1998, the Troubles, a series of conflicts between Brits, Republicans and Loyalists, took place, so it can be problematic to call an Irish person British. As part of the press junket for 2010's Inception, actors Tom Hardy and Cillian Murphy spoke to a journalist who said both actors were British. When Murphy corrected him that he was Irish, the interviewer doubled down.
Both are British.
No, I'm Irish.
Yeah, no, British.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Once more, the Oppenheimer star reiterated his nationality, only for the journalist to say he was from an
area of North Europe.
Hardy's uncomfortable head shakes and grimaces only pointed up the awkwardness of the exchange. Number 8, Over the Hilton. In 2011, ABC's Dan Harris sat down with Paris Hilton after the third arrest of stalker James Rainford.
So, to have this individual repeatedly harassing you, how unsettling is that?
It's very unsettling because you don't know what frame of mind someone is like that who now 4 times has tried to get in contact with me.
The conversation started standard enough, with Harris asking the reality TV legend about her screen persona.
Is it true that when you're not on camera that your voice drops and you're much more serious?
Definitely. I think it's a character that I developed for The Simple Life. They wanted someone who is an airhead and kind of had the baby voice.
But then he got more combative as he asked Hilton if she worried Kim Kardashian was overshadowing her. While the heiress responded that she wasn't worried, Harris didn't drop the subject.
Do you worry at times that the people who have followed in your footsteps, like Kim Kardashian, are overshadowing you?
No, not at all.
There's been some talk about the ratings in the show being low. Has that upset you?
No.
Then he got brutal by asking if she worried if her moment had passed.
Do you ever worry about your moment having passed?
This caused Hilton to look off camera to her publicist and then leave. Later, she returned to finish the interview, but no one would have blamed Hilton if she hadn't after that disrespect. Number 7, Dakota Call Out. Considering everything that came out about the Ellen DeGeneres show, Dakota Johnson is even more of a hero for standing up against the former talk show host.
You turned 30.
I did.
In 2019, Johnson came onto the show to promote her work in The Peanut Butter Falcon. DeGeneres immediately brought up the actor's 30th birthday party and mentioned she wasn't invited. Johnson called her out, stating she had asked her, which DeGeneres' producers confirmed.
Last time I was on the show, last year, you gave me a bunch of
about not inviting you, but I didn't even know you wanted to be invited.
DeGeneres made an awkward attempt at covering by saying she had a thing and only just remembered the invite.
It was probably in Malibu. That's too far for me to go to.
Johnson also went viral for her 2015 interaction with her mum, Melanie Griffith. Interviewed at the Oscars pre-show, Johnson took shots at Griffith for refusing to watch 50 Shades of Grey due to the intimate scenes.
Well, she's a really good actress. I don't need to see that to know how good she is. You know? All right, you don't have to see it.
Number 6, forced flirting. After being sued for battery in 2023, people began revisiting Vin Diesel's super cringy and objectifying interview from 2016.
We love having you here.
I love being here.
Speaking to Brazilian YouTuber Carol Moreira to promote XXX Return of Xander Cage, the actor was immediately weird in how he spoke to Moreira.
God, you're so beautiful. God, she's so beautiful, man. Am I right or wrong?
And it only got worse. Diesel kept interrupting Moreira, with variations of him saying how beautiful she was, even looking around the room for others to support him.
What's wrong? Am I the only one that's saying it? Look at her.
By the end, he got on his knees and shuffled towards her.
It's like you can't even do an interview with her because you're just like, da 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 da.
Yikes! In the video she uploaded during the introduction, Moreira stated that while she laughed when it happened, she was uncomfortable and didn't like the situation at all. Number 5, Bad Morning Sacramento.
Cara Delevingne is in the movie. She joins us live from New York City to talk about Paper Towns. Cara, good morning.
Hey.
Hi, how you doing?
Who knew that if you start an interview by introducing the guests with the wrong name, the rest might not go too well? In 2015, to promote Paper Towns, Cara Delevingne appeared on Good Morning Sacramento after she was introduced as Carla, after getting some sarcastic responses, such as responding that she hadn't read the book or script. Mark Allen pushed his way into the conversation to ask if she was exhausted due to her lack of excitement.
I saw you in London talking a couple weeks ago on TV, and you seemed a lot more excited about it than you do right now. Are you just exhausted?
Taken aback, Delevingne responded well before Marianne McClary took further shots by patronisingly telling the actor to take a nap or drink Red Bull.
Take a little nap, maybe get a Red Bull. How about that?
The book's author, John Green, called out the casual sexism displayed by the hosts. Delevingne later posted that they didn't understand her sarcasm. Number 4, slimy questioning. An interview likely caused too much controversy when the hosts scrubbed the video from their channel. That's what happened with the Zach Sang Show.
Well, the question I had, it's a weird connection.
In 2024, as Sabrina Carpenter's popularity rose, fans discovered her 2017 interview on the podcast. During it, co-host Dan Zolot questioned Carpenter if she had received intimate text messages.
Yeah, no, I'm still in the teenage phase where it's like weird if I send the first text.
Already massively inappropriate, it gets worse with the knowledge that moments before, he asked Carpenter her age and realised she was a minor at 17. But Zolot still went ahead with the gross question. Carpenter, clearly uncomfortable, does a great job of diplomatically responding.
So I deleted Snapchat and then and then I got it again, but it's a public account, so I don't really use it like
I get that.
Sang then chimed in that getting intimate photos is an ego boost for him, which was also weird. Number 3, creepy Letterman. Every so often, this infamous incident on The Late Show with David Letterman in 1998 gets showcased to a new audience, and they too get to be as creeped out as everyone else who's seen it. Speaking to Jennifer Aniston to promote her work in The Object of My Affection, Letterman scooted behind the actor and told her to forgive him if it's rude. He grabbed her neck, slowly leaned in, frightened the actor, and finished by putting strands of her hair in his mouth and sucking. Horrendous. He then hands her a tissue to wipe his drool away.
I'm sorry.
That's going to be worth a lot of money.
Something to do with the steam room.
This incident and other controversies when interviewing female celebrities have called into question Letterman's legacy as a legend in the talk show industry.
People are off here going...
I know, people are horrified by that. We'll take it out in editing, don't worry.
Number 2, Racism Rubin. In 2014, KTLA's Sam Rubin spoke to Samuel L. Jackson to promote the movie RoboCop, but it went off the rails when the journalist asked the actor about the reaction he got from his Super Bowl commercial.
Did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
It seemed that the interviewer had confused Jackson with another black actor, Lawrence Fishburne. The actor then berated Rubin, telling him that while he and Fishburne are both black and famous, they don't all look alike.
You're the entertainment reporter?
I know.
You're the entertainment reporter for this station?
Afterward, Rubin apologized and explained that he was referring to the Captain America, the Winter Soldier trailer, but had gotten flustered. Weeks later, the duo met on camera again and showed it was water under the bridge as Samuel jokingly mocked Rubin's mistake.
Nice to see you.
I almost wore my I'm Not Lawrence Fishburne t-shirt. But...
Okay, next time.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Hostile Interview. In her 2023 memoir, Britney Spears called this interview completely humiliating and described it as a breaking point. And that's understandable.
Have you ever gone further than you wish you had?
Gone further?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so.
In 2003, she spoke to Diane Sawyer for Prime Time. The journalist seemed to have an agenda against Spears and felt entitled to know all about her private life. Sawyer probed the singer on the reasoning behind her breakup with Justin Timberlake and took his side.
He has gone on television and pretty much said, you broke his heart. You did something that caused him so much pain.
She then brought up a threatening remark then First Lady of Maryland Kendall Ehrlich made about Spears, which clearly stung.
You know what? Like, I'm not here to, babysit her kid.
Sawyer scolded Spears throughout, criticizing her more provocative side, shaming her as much as possible, and making her cry.
Can we?
It's horrendous that a journalist could have behaved this way toward a young celebrity and suffer no repercussions at the time. Who's the most wholesome interviewer? Alison Hammond, Sean Evans, Kelly Clarkson, or someone else? Let us know below.
Bleak, dystopian, an absolute nightmare, to be honest with you. That's just my interviewing techniques.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the movie Blade Runner 2049.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.